Hello, bonjour, Agathe Mathieu with you today, and I'm so happy to have you here. And today we'll talk about the collagen. Oh my gosh. You know, we all, and certainly all those magazines makes us feel as we get older that our skin is not as it should be, and it makes us so miserable. You know that there is a statistic that when people look at a magazine, you know, first of all, you grab it because there's that beautiful photo that you're mesmerized by, and you look at on the top of the magazine, and then you open the pages, and the more you go through the pages, the more you feel depressed. So whoopsies, I just lost my document, just a second here. And so we'll resolve that today. And you know, it's so simple, so simple. You'll see in a minute. It's just pretty awesome. So my name is Agathe Mathieu. I'm a vegan chef, and I do living cuisine, which is mostly known or more known as raw food. I like to call it living cuisine. It sounds more delicious, doesn't it? So I myself, how did I get into eating this way? Well, 19 years ago, a friend of mine lent me a book on raw food, and I read the book, and the next morning I started to eat this way. And I'm not kidding you. Within a week, the inflammation, you know, when you have arthritis and you can't bend those fingers because they're so swollen and can't grab anything, within a week, that was gone. The inflammation or the feeling, and within 3 months, totally gone. So what I mean, within a week, I could close my hands, and within 3 months, arthritis totally gone and never ever came back. So, and I, you know, gained, I mean, geez, when you have that, you lose capacity, you cannot open jars. I was sewing, I had a hard time to pull the thread when I was on sewing something or cutting something, or, oh, it just makes life so difficult. So yeah, just after 3 months, it resolved. It was just amazing, just amazing. And you know, it's you might say, I'm losing for my word here this morning. You might say, but how can I do that? And you know, I have recipes and ways about it because I had my cafe for 8 years. So I did develop ways to teach, because, you know, as you know, with that industry, the staff comes and go. It's just not an industry that pays. So people don't stay. So I had to find ways to teach that they would make the food as delicious as I like it to be, that my customers were used to and wouldn't change. And then, but efficiently, because they were not staying that long. And that's how I teach. So that's no issue whatsoever. Don't worry how you can do it. You can easily do it. And I'm there to guide you along the way. So don't worry about that one bit. What I discover, I have a friend of mine, Marie-Reine. She was asking me, she is a specialist in, Marie-Reine, yoga. She does something, yoga face something. I'll be on her show actually, so you'll find out more. And yeah, she was asking me about collagen. How, you know, I mean, we hear about those expensive creams and supplements and things like that, but where, you know, it's in the food. So that's what I discovered as I did the research to do for her question she was asking me, which, by the way, reminds me, if you have any questions, if you have anything you'd like me to research on and come up with, you know, which food you should eat for that, send me an email. At the end, I'll tell you how to get to my email. It's also on my page there in Win-Win Moment TV. But send me an email. It'd be my pleasure to research this. I'll research it. I always love doing that because I always find things that are so exciting to find about. So here, so with the collagen, and what I do is I simply go online. I mean, it's marvelous now because there's so much information online, and there's so much about plants, which wasn't before. Look, when I started that 19 years ago, people look at me like I was a little cuckoo, you know, to eat vegetables and fruits and nuts and seeds. Like, what do you mean? You don't eat meat? You're gonna fall apart. And I don't, as you can see. I have never, I mean, I'm strong as ever. I have more energy at 64 than I had at 40. So no problem whatsoever to eat this way. But here's what I found. And it's on the health line, I found that diet plays a surprisingly large role in the appearance and youthfulness of your skin. That's from a holistic nutritionist, Krista Goncalves, I think she says her name. And that all comes down to collagen. Collagen is a protein that gives skins its structure, suppleness, and stretch. As we age, we produce less collagen in our skin every year. We're aging, that's what's happening. Hence the tendency towards wrinkles and thinning skin we see the older we get. Now, well, as you can see my face right now. I don't have that many at 64. I do have some, but not that many. And it surprises my friends. I have a friend, she's coming to visit soon, actually. And like, I didn't see her for 5 years. And when she saw me, she goes, "That's unfair. Look at my forehead. I've got wrinkles and you don't." So, it seems that this raw food has been working out for me. And as you start, you feed your cells, you feed your body, creating the new cells with new nutrients, you see? So that's as simple as that. It's not like, oh, I should have started like she did 19 years ago. Start now. Now you're going to start creating cells that are fed with nutrients and can give you more of the collagen that we need to have. And I'm going to tell you right now what you should eat. So let's go into, well, first of all, yeah, I did put at the top to clean out your cupboards, because you know what I found, and I'm sure you know about that, that's no surprise to you as well, is that sugar and refined carbs can damage your collagen. It's just not meant to go in our body. And yeah, too much sugar and refined carbohydrates, which can cause inflammation, and it damages our collagen. So you might find it tasty, but our collagen is just not liking it at all. And there is one document, I'll do that right now, I'll share that with you. There is one document, whoopsies, there we go. I'm going to go here, share my screen, and put this down. And I'm going to show you, I will show you a document. Screen share, it's right here. It's, and here we go. It's called the Nova Food Classification. So the food I'm going to talk to you about is actually the one that is in level 1 here. You see, on process, I can increase that so you can see that better. On processed or minimally processed foods. That's what you should be eating. And when they say minimally processed, it's actually like what I do. Of course, I just don't take the carrot from the garden and eat it. I can, delicious. But to make dishes, I do process it. But I use blenders or food processor or dehydrator. But I don't cook. So I don't, by not cooking, all the nutrients stay in the food and it's not altered. So that's what they're meaning by minimally processed food. So go see that Nova, I'll go at the top here, you'll see the title, Nova Food Classification System. Just Google that and you'll see that level 1 food. And you'll understand when you read level 2 is oil, salt, and sugar. Level 3 is we're starting to be on the grocery shelves now. Things that must be preserved for a longer time. They have to do certain things to it that doesn't agree so much with our body. And then the food that comes out of labs, well, it's quite far removed from the garden right now. When you get to food, that has been grown into labs, that's far removed from our garden. Okay, let's go back to what we were talking about here. Here we go. So the Nova Food Classification is a great source of information. Fruits and vegetables are the safest and healthiest approach to boosting skin health. So that's why I'm saying that we can have a collagen factory, by the food we eat, the food we buy, the food we store our fridge with, the food we keep in our freezer, fridge, refrigerator, in our cupboard. That's what will, can boost our skin health. So you can have your own factory. You see what I mean? Plus, since oh, that I didn't know. I did that research and I had to research more about this, but it's not surprising. There's so many things that they need to regulate. So it says that over-the-counter supplements are largely unregulated. So you don't know what you're taking. And that's why it's saying it's probably safer to stick with the dietary approach to boosting collagen, because you know what you buy. You buy your fruits, your vegetables, your nuts, seeds, legumes. And of course, I encourage you to buy it organic because, when you think of it for a second, is our body is not designed to eat pesticides and herbicides and fungicides and growth regulator and and GMO. Our body is not designed for that. So organic is best. Eating collagen-rich foods or foods that boost collagen production may also help create the building blocks, the amino acids you need for your skin goals. And those amino acids are good for many, many other things as well, but they are good for your skin. And there are 3 amino acids important for collagen synthesis. They're called proline, lysine, and glycine. And proline is an amino acid or a building block for protein, and the body can make proline on its own. The primary sources are protein-rich food, which I'm going to give you in a second here. Lysine is an essential amino acid, and the human body cannot make lysine, so it must be eaten in the diet. This is from WebMD. Many foods that are high in lysine also happens to be the staple of a healthy diet that rich in proteins, vitamins, and minerals. That's from Healthline. Glycine is one of the 3 amino acids that your body uses to make glutathione, and a powerful antioxidant that helps protect your cells against oxidative damage caused by free radical, which are thought to underline many diseases. I don't know if the word is right here. It's also from Healthline. So you see, you eat for your skin, but you eat for your health. It's all one. It all goes together. So from WebMD, collagen is produced naturally in the body by combining amino acids, the building block of proteins found in food that we just said earlier, to produce collagen your body needs. So earlier I mentioned glycine. Where do you find glycine? Well, easy. Legumes like peas and beans, carob seeds, watercress, sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachio, soy, tofu, tempeh, lupin, spinach, sunflower seeds, mustard seeds, purslane, lentils, vegetables like pumpkin, carrots, beet, eggplant, whole grain like barley, rye, rice, potatoes, sweet potatoes, fruits like pear, apple, banana, nuts and seeds like hazelnut, walnut, and almonds. That's from the Botanical Online. And the proline, you can find it in cabbage, soy, tofu, tempeh, chives, white mustard seeds, wheat, seitan, watercress, beans, buckwheat, cucumber, chickpeas, asparagus, lupins, alfalfa sprouts. It's also from Botanical Online. And lysine is found in avocados, dry apricot, mangoes, beets, leek, tomatoes, pears, red peppers, potato, tempeh, tofu, soybeans, soy milk, kidney beans, navy beans, black beans, chickpeas, lentil, edamame, pumpkin seeds, pistachio, cashews, macadamia nuts, quinoa, amaranth, buckwheat, and it's also, this information is from Healthline. Now, when I mention all those seeds, they are seeds. So nuts and seeds and legumes, the brown nuts that is, seeds and legumes are not a plant if they haven't been activated. That means the germination process hasn't been started. They're not, they're a seed. And a seed creates acidity in the body, and acidity creates illnesses. And I'm sure it certainly doesn't help with your skin if you eat and your body is acidic. So simple, what you do is you soak overnight. The legumes, you can go up to 24 hours. and you rinse very, 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 very well. And you'll see that kind of foam, white foam, just being, coming up on top, and then you rinse it until the water runs clear. And those are the anti-nutrients. And anti-nutrients bind to the nutrients and prevent them from being assimilated by the body. So that's why when you start this process, your food becomes nutrient rich, way richer than if you don't soak. Again, send me questions if you like. I can send you a document on sprouting. It's very easy to sprout. Okay, so Healthline also mentioned, of course, I gave you everything that is vegan source. Healthline says, what's also, of course, animal source of the, if I remember, I'll go back up to remember the names correctly, of the glycine, the proline, and the lysine. You find those in animal products too. Now, the challenge is that if you buy organic vegetables, for one thing, so you don't have the pesticides, herbicides, and all of that, which you can do the same with animal product. You can buy them organic. Now, when you eat vegetables, you eat the vegetables. Here is what they're saying, is that if you do or buy a bone broth, make sure of the quality of the bones. It's kind of counter result, like, the results are being nulled if you don't have good ingredients to start with. So here you think I'm going to take the bone broth, which is going to help with my collagen, but it's not good quality bones and not good quality ingredients. So you are ingesting something that isn't supporting your body, that is not going to produce the collagen you're looking for. Chicken. Well, they say that actually the chicken, to get the good collagen will be in the neck and the cartilage. So when you eat chicken, thinking that you'll get your collagen that way, you might not. You have to get it from the neck and the cartilage. Fish, same thing. The collagen resides more in the head, the scales, and the eyeballs. I couldn't do that. I don't know if some people do that, but I just couldn't. And the egg is in the proline is in the egg whites. So you would eat only the egg whites. So again, it's like, I give you all those vegetables and legumes and nuts and seeds. It's so simple. You just eat them and then you have it. You don't have to take part of the animal products to make sure you get your collagen. And some of them you wouldn't eat anyway. You wouldn't eat a fish head. I don't think so. Or scales, fish scales. So the other part that we have to be aware to is the vitamin C that plays a major role in the production of pro-collagen and the body precursors to collagen. So therefore, getting enough vitamin C is critical, and it has an active role in collagen synthesis. It also acts as a sort of glue that binds collagen fibers together. That's from Healthline. So fruit and vegetables are the best source of vitamin C. Eating a variety of these healthy food will help people meet their daily requirement. That's from the Medical News Daily. So you see, that's why I'm saying you can just have a collagen factory in your fridge, on your counter, as easy as that. And furthermore, berries are high in antioxidants, which protect the skin from damage. Red bell pepper too, these are high vitamin C vegetables contain, and I'm not sure how to say that. It's spelled capsaicin, capsaicin, an anti-inflammatory compound that may combat signs of aging. So there you are. One medium tomato can provide up to 30% of this important nutrients for collagen. Tomatoes are also boost large amounts of lycopene, a powerful antioxidant for skin support. So there you go. Simple as that. So the food rich in vitamin C, you know them, the fruits, grapefruits, lemon, limes, plums, cherries, guava, blackcurrant, cantaloupe, lychees, persimmon, papaya, strawberries, tomato, pineapples. The cruciferous vegetables, leafy green, and such as cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, Brussels sprout, parsley, mustard, spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and also chili peppers, yellow and red bell pepper, garlic. The legumes, the beans, the peas, the chickpeas, the edamame, the nuts and the seeds, chestnut, hazelnut, coconut, pistachio, chia seeds, sunflower seeds, walnuts, pecan, pine nuts, macadamia, Brazil nuts, flaxseed, cashews, hemp seeds, pumpkin seeds. Now, another part as well that supports this, the production of that collagen is the zinc. It serves as a cofactor for collagen production, which means that it activates proteins essentials for collagen synthesis. So similar to what we had previously with vitamin C. And then, so that's the zinc. And with that too, there is the copper that have the ability to work below the epidermis or outer layer of skin. This is why peptides, so they're called copper peptides, are able to help generate elastin in collagen deep with skin tissue, deep within skin tissues. Tropical fruits boast a small amount of zinc, another cofactor for collagen production. Beans are high protein food that often contain the amino acid necessary for collagen synthesis. Plus, many of them are rich in copper, other nutrients, as we just said, necessary for the collagen production. Cashews, these fillings nuts contain zinc and copper, both of which boost the body's ability to create collagen. It's so simple. And food rich in zinc and copper are lentils and beans, chickpeas, nuts and seeds, cashew, pine nuts, almonds, tofu. The copper, cacao powder. And that when I say cacao, I don't say cocoa. Cacao is a powder made from raw cacao. Cocoa is a powder made from roasted cacao. You won't get the same nutrients. So cacao powder, the one that is raw. Cashews, sesame seeds, that's where the copper is from. Sesame seeds, lentils, whole grains, walnuts, Brazil nuts, almonds, sunflower seeds, sesame seed, pulses such as lentils, azuki beans, edamame, and kidney beans. And something else I found as well, I mean, there's a lot about collagen. I'm not kidding you. You don't have to buy those expensive cream. You can just eat your collagen. Garlic is high in sulfur, which is a trace mineral that helps synthesize and prevent the breakdown of collagen. So put garlic in your food. Nuts, seeds, grains, and legumes are a great plant source for this amino acid as well, the sulfur. Chickpeas, couscous, lentils, oats, and walnuts are a good source of getting cysteine through your diet. Other than proteins, other proteins, allium vegetables are one of the main sources of dietary sulfur. So some studies have also shown that consuming chlorophyll increases the precursor to collagen in the skin. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and other salad greens get that color from chlorophyll, so known as for its antioxidant properties. So make yourself a cold pressed juice with the greens, large smoothies with the greens, eat your salad with the greens. It's just amazing what it'll do for you. Now, okay, let me just see. Let me just go to, I had a video, but I probably I don't have the time to show all of it. And let me just see, where is that video now? Okay, that's interesting. I put it, no, I didn't put it there. And, okay, sorry about that. Oh, yes. I'm lost into all my things. It's right here. Okay, awesome. So what I'll do is I'll show you that video, but I'll jump more towards the end to show you there is a dressing that you can do, and that is in my YouTube. So you can find that video and do that dressing at home. So yeah, I won't have the time to show all of it, but we have time to show you a little bit of it. So let's do that. It's right here. There you go. And like I said, I'll jump to more towards the end. Let's start. Whoops, not like that.
Hi, Mom. What are we having?
Okay, I did something I should have not. Oh boy, 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 boy. Here we go. Maybe that's going to bring me back to where we need to be. Yes, it is. Okay. Hello, bonjour. I get Mathieu with you here today. So happy to have you with me. I will share with you my tricks, how I eat healthy the way I do, and I don't miss a meal. So I had my vegetables ready. I did go and I'm presenting you all those vegetables. So you see all the vegetables I have, they're just prepared. They're washed and they are shredded. And so they're ready to eat. And then I make a large salad because all we talked about so far is a lot of those vegetables. So you have a large salad. Now I will jump to the this part here. And it's the part where I show how to do the dressing. You'll see how easy it is. Vegetables and all that. You get the point. I don't have to teach you that. But I will teach you how easy and simple to make a dressing. That's a dressing that I have right here. It's a beautiful dressing. It's a base recipe that I will show you. And that dressing is made with level 1 food, not with oil, but with level 1 food. And you'll see how simple it is. So I have a scale. I use a scale because it's simple. It's simple too in the sense that if at home you don't have all the ingredients, then you can do a percentage of. You see what I mean? Like, if you don't have enough of the balsamic vinegar, the red wine vinegar, or the lemon juice, or the apple cider vinegar, then you do a percentage of it. So let's start. Let me show you. You'll see you do this in no time. So first we'll start with the sunflower seeds that I'm using in the dressing. It can be sunflower seeds. It can be cashews. It can be, we need 80 grams. It can be pumpkin seeds. It can be almonds. So you choose between seeds and nuts. But here we go. Now we have a level 1 food and we need 80 grams of that. And you see the beauty as well of using grams is that if you want to do more or less, you just divide up or multiply, right? So, and then to that, we add 120 grams of water. So that brings us to 200, just like that. And let me just put my water back here. I have so many things on my table, I don't have room. And then the next thing is we add lemon juice. And of course, your lemon juice is cold pressed. That's very important. We'd add 80 grams. So now I will go up to, I was at, look at me. I was at 200, so 280. That's the other thing that is wonderful too, is that on my recipe, it shows you, in case you go somewhere, you come back and your scale is at 0, you see where you are at. And then the next thing we add is the apple cider vinegar, and we add 60 grams of that. That brings us to 340. 340 grams. And then we add the 10 grams of red wine vinegar. So 350, I'm a little over here, 356, that's perfectly fine. A few grams over is not a big deal. And then to that, I add the garlic, and we need 10 grams. So I'm just going to put it on the side, see, so I was at 3, so I need 366. I'm just going to take this one out. There you go. There, you blend, and you have your dressing. So it's so simple. So you see what I mean? It is very, very simple. And you can eat that way very healthy and get all your collagen, because you can make those large salad with all the vegetables I was saying before, the nuts, the seeds, you can have the fruits. And then, yeah, you have a dressing that is made not with oil. So we're staying with level 1 food. So you have the seeds in there or the nuts in there instead. And we have the garlic, which we mentioned was good for you. We have the lemon juice, which was good for you. What else we have? And then, yeah, so you eat that, make it a large salad. Start your meal at every meal with a large salad. Can even have it for breakfast. Like less sugar. I shouldn't be showing you the finger like this, but less sugar is good. Now let's share the screen one more time because I want to show you as well my my website. Oh, no, not that one. We don't want this one. Let me just, there we go, because there you can have the information to reach me and all of that. I think that if I go here, would that work? Something else, eh? I'm really struggling here this morning to show what I want to show. Where is my screen? How about if I do this? And then, no, that won't work. And then, okay, well, because I'm already at the time I should be stopping, but I'll try one more time. Let's try one more time. Where is my screen? Oh, it's terrible. Terrible, terrible. I keep coming to that one. I don't know how to. If I escape, I got it now. Okay, I'm good. I can come back. Technology, eh? Woohoo! Okay. Okay, now I'm getting somewhere, and it's my website is right here. Excellent. So here's my website. And as you can see, it's simply called Healing Vegan Cuisine. And you have here, it shows how I, what do I teach, different things that I teach. Here you have my free ebook. So please get that. You have a lot of information in there and recipes as well, like that dressing is in there. And you see all the beautiful food you can make with level 1 food that is good for you, good for the collagen, as we just mentioned. It's easy to do, as easy, like you saw how I make the dressing. I mean, recipes are easy. They truly are easy. And actually, so you can get the breakfast if you like, or the snacks only, or the entrees, or the desserts, or the entire, collection. But also here I have a cake. So you can have this one for free. And then you'll see how I teach at the same time, which is similar to what I just showed you this morning. But also I want to show you here at the bottom, you can send me a message. And or you can as well just come here to my Facebook, my Instagram, send me an email. It's just right here at the bottom. It's easy, right? And then that's the show, the Win-Win Moment show. So there you are. So that's today. So like I said, the collagen is no issue. You can get it in your food. You can have your own collagen factory in what you eat and the food that you consume. And you can keep your skin to have this youthful appearance and the glow. And, yeah, food is medicine. Food is miracle, really. It sure is. I wish you a great week. And remember, a woman or a man who doesn't have their health have only one dream. The one who does has 1,000 dreams. So I wish you 1,000 dreams. I wish you all the health and the wealth of health for you in your life and in the life of your loved ones. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week.